What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Road to Glory episode number 2. Thank you so much for joining me again. We're in for some very good FC26 fun. In today's episode, the reception, the warmth in the comments section, and the views on the first episode, unbelievable. I'm so glad you guys are as excited for FC26 as I am. I have now played a lot of this game. And today, in today's episode, I'm going to give you some of my thoughts. I'm going to give you guys some tips for getting started because early access pre-order has just dropped. Obviously, the full game, if you just bought the normal version, will be up soon as well. We're going to talk starter players. We're going to show you my starter team. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that I've learned as I've been going along the way because let's go and have a look, actually. If we jump into here, I've now played 17 games of this in about 24 hours since I started grinding on stream. 12 wins, 1 draw and 4 losses. And I think one of the losses was the servers had a bit of a woo and kicked me off. So if we ignore that one, 12 wins, a draw and 3 losses, which is pretty good. All of my losses actually were, you've seen one of them, and then my other 2, or maybe I've got 3 losses then, 3 actual losses then. So you guys seen one of them. And then when I was trying to get promoted into Div 7 in Div Rivals, I think you play against somebody else on their promotion game, and then games are a lot harder than the other ones. I didn't play Div Rivals on this account last year, which means I got put in Div 9. Anyone below Div 3 and Elite, Div 3 to Elite got put in Div 7, I think, and anyone else got put in Div 9. I guess maybe if you'd never played at all, you got put in Div 10, otherwise what would be the point of Div 10? But I got put in Div 9, and I've been on a big hot streak and won my way all the way up to Div 7, and we've just won a few games in Div 7 as well, against all the people who are actually good. I'm cooking. I'm enjoying this game. It's been really, really good fun so far, and we're going to talk about loads and loads and loads of different stuff. I mean, first of all, you might notice in the top of the screen, I've got 476,000 coins, which is absolutely mental on a Road to Glory. We're just doing mad stuff, like just not with coins, just opening packs on the Road to Glory, which is kind of fun, but also doesn't really help me packing these players. I want to get some coins to do the first Squad with the Showdown, is why this weekend. So that's going to be happening. So we're not really spending the coins. I've dabbled, I've tried a few players out, but apart from one of them, and he was only like 60k, they've all just been starter players. Like I tried Bino Gittins, I've tried Madueke, I've bought myself a Jess Park, and I've just packed one. So we've got our first owner Jess Park, past and present Everton, which is absolutely class. And I'm just not going to tease you guys anymore. I'm just going to jump in. And the first thing we're going to talk about, the first players that you're getting for building your team. Who's good? What am I sort of vibing with? What type of players do I think are good? And first of all, let me show you. The first thing you're going to ask is, why do you have a full England team, Andy? And basically, because I was just playing anyway, and I had Grealish and a few other England players, we just built a full English team, and we are working our way towards this. It's going to take a while, but you've got the entire season to do it, and you get yourself a Silver Bobby Moore and also a Silver Bobby Charlton, which is cool. So that's why I've got a full English team, which I'm about to show you now. Here it is. This is what I've been using for about the last 4 or 5 games because I've been testing out different custom tactics, different formations, different players, different styles of players, hence the glaring one. Peter Crouch is up front. I bought Crouchy for 62,000 coins just to give him a go because, straight in, no teasing, my number 1 recommendation, and obviously I can only recommend English players because I've only been using English players. If you want one takeaway from this video, and I am so gassed because she's past and present Everton as well. This is perfect for Evolution Everton. Nikita Paris is absolutely unbelievable on this game. She can play striker, right mid, and right wing. She's just so freaking good. I mean, I've actually scored a couple of headers with her, but a precision header is kind of a bit useless. This first touch is so nice. And then obviously she's got rapid as well. Her shooting is really, really good. She's advanced forward plus, which is nice to play at striker. She's only 5'4", so I think that kind of compounds her 80, well, with the basic chem style I've got on her, 89 agility, 86 ball control, 87 dribbling. It just makes her feel so agile and so quick and so nice to control. And then her finishing's really good, meaning she scored 30 goals in 16 games, as well as getting 15 assists. We have been battering some people. We have just won a game 10-4, obviously we're stat padding a little bit, but we've played some really, really good players as well. And honestly, and I've even had people in the Twitch chat to go and buy Nikita Paris and say, holy shit, Andy, yeah, you're right, she's actually sick. To compare that, Crouchy has just been stat padding a bit in that last game. He's played 4 games, got 7 goals and 10 assists, so Crouchy's pretty good. The reason I put Crouchy in was, again, just testing stuff. A little and large striker. All big strikers good. And I've seen people talk about Lukaku. I've seen people talk about like Gyökeres and Haaland and stuff. And like, I mean, Haaland's what, like 90 or rated. Obviously, Haaland's going to be good. Maybe in this video we can pick up a Gyökeres and just try it out. instead of crouch, just for a different style of striker. But I wanted to talk you guys through what I've been doing, and I've actually got a little bit of gameplay to show you guys as well, because one of the things that I'm really going to try and emphasize to you guys is flair and creativity and having fun and having a little bit of style and playing with a bit of freedom, because that's probably the biggest thing I've noticed that you can actually do in this game. And we're going to demonstrate that with some highlights from a match against one of the Bov boys. So yesterday, I was rocking with this team. Same defence, different midfields. I had James Garner and Shrewsbury Hall, and I had Jack Grealish at left wing, who is so good. He just really suffers from the fact that he doesn't have inside forward as a role and kind of gets a bit lost on the wing. Whereas Madueke has got inside forward, and he was cooking at right wing, scoring so many goals. Grealish is unbelievable. There's also seems to be a weird thing where his press proven doesn't seem to activate either. But anyway, this is what I was playing with. This was my team. And we found ourselves a match in good old Division 9, because this is when I was just first starting off, against this. What on earth is this man's pack look, by the way? Jakey Davies from the Bov boys, Mbeumo, Pajor, Van Dijk, Caicedo. Ridiculous level of team for me to be playing with my little non-rare starter squad. And not to just rag on Jakey too much, he did concede a goal though to James Garner doing a low driven shot, which are very good. Double tap circle. Time finishing is gone. So low driven instead. Madueke actually has low driven playstyle, and you can notice the difference. It's really, really good. Finesse shots also seem decent. I've scored a few screamer finesse shots with Jack Grealish. I'll show you them in a second. What I wanted to actually touch on was the second goal in this. If you can learn skill moves and where they are applicable and what to actually use them for and in what situations. I mean, I am a big sweat. I'm doing timed player lock stuff. This, look at that. Absolutely sent Van Dijk to shops with Nikita Paris, and then a decent finish by Morgan Rogers. But skill moves seem so good. Even basic ones, just like a roulette to find yourself some space. That one was where you hold L1 and push it in the direction they're going and then to the side. Very nice skill move. I also like the one where you're running down the line, hold L2, flick the right stick backwards twice, and they do that mad turn thing. Skills are cool. So that leads us on to, as actually I do want to find me scoring a bit of a screamer with Jack Grealish, just to show you. It's that one. It's this one. There he goes. There he goes. Little skill move. Little skill move. Pretty unnecessary. Boom. We love Jack Grealish. You will have noticed as well, the eagle-eyed amongst you, that there's a little line on the floor. That's precision shooting. And I've got stuff written down here to tell you guys about. Precision shooting, learn it. Get involved. It's definitely worth doing. And it makes you score some mad goals. If you could aim when you're doing cross the goalie shots, like say you've got Nikita Paris, because you've listened to me and you thought, you know what, she's class. She's used their rapid. She's running straight at the goal. She's on the right side of the box. Use her strong foot, precision shooting aim, far left corner, bang it, goal. So good. Get yourself on precision shooting. So that's a good one. Low drivens are good. Dribbling is so nice. And you'll notice I've got some with a playstyle plus in centre attacking mid. Ella Toon, 5-star skills, Trickster plus. This thing is insane. I actually packed Ella Toon. Let me jump on quickly, type her name in on an easy SBC and see how much they are saying she currently costs. 3,000 coins. 3k. I've actually got this written on my whiteboard that you're looking at players like Nikita Paris, Jess Park. Jess Park's also very good. Incisive pass, really, really good. She doesn't have it. She's just been doing sick through balls anyway. I'm absolutely talking waffle. It's Shrewsbury Hall who's got incisive pass. Well, she's just been doing ridiculous through balls anyway. Through balls, getting in behind a defender and stuff like that are absolutely class. First touch, I think, is very important this year, especially when using lower rated players. And she's also got Trickster normal. Trickster is insane. Let me show you. All right, well, that's not Trickster yet. That's just me doing skill moves, but that was quite nice. That shows you can actually use skill moves this year. I swear I scored some mad goals today where the new rainbow flick is absolutely disgusting. Oh, we're slowly getting there. There we go. Ella Toon, 3,000 coin, absolute worldie. Just click the right stick in and then smash it top bins. She is mad. There we go. There it is. There's the new rainbow flick. Nice little fake shot. Nice little beauty spin. I've got skillitis. What can I say? Ella Toon has given me skillitis. But it's actually cold. It's actually so good. I don't know if all these other clips of me scoring ridiculous bicycle kicks and stuff as well. I mean, there's Elatoon with another hat-trick. I believe this is me actually getting promoted to Div 7 and finally being able to unlock FUT Champs, because you just qualify for FUT Champs automatically if you're in Div 6, and you start to earn your tokens when you get Div 7, which is sick. I really, really like that. We got ourselves a club member Evo, which we can add all of the pluses for a striker on, which is quite nice. We are just rocking Nikita Paris, but maybe this will be good for like TNO Barry to get ourselves a little large up front, but not like quite so large as Peter Crouch, because he was there for an experiment, I'm going to say. What else we got here? I think this is me styling on some with Jack Grealish, who's dribbling us. Also very, very nice. La Croquettes are good this year. Hit him with a little stop, kind of take the piss, round him, low-driven shot. If you actually control your players properly, and you actually do the dribbling well, and you make good decisions, you can do some seriously saucy stuff on this game, and I am really, really, really liking it so far. Does mean defending, you have to be committed, and you have to make the right decision, and you have to make the tackle. I've had some crazy high-scoring games, but it's really, really fun so far. I'm enjoying it. The main thing I'm annoyed by is the fact that Jack Grealish can't play cam, so I can't put him in this formation because, like I said, we were rocking 4-3-3-4, and it was fine, but I felt like because of the quick tiki-taka passing that you can do, this would be a really, really good formation to try, and I've been having a lot of joy with it, even with chucking Peter Crouch up front, who, I'm going to be honest with you, I wanted to try little and large, and I just picked the biggest man you possibly could. It's a bit too far, you know? It's not the one. I wouldn't be running around in FUT Champs with Peter Crouch up front, although crosses and headers and stuff do seem quite good. There's definitely better you could get if you wanted a big and small combo. However, even with that, he's still done sound. Elatoon's unbelievable. Jess Park's good. Zellem's been doing fine. Morgan Rogers, by the way, his goal and assist record has gone down a little bit because he's been moved back to centre mid. He was my camp, as you guys seen before. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Unbelievable player. Again, let me type him in on Easy SBC and get an up-to-date price. We've got 800 coins. If you're looking for good starter players, and I know this is just a full English team, but I can't try every single player on the game for you guys. So I kind of wanted to give you more of a idea of what is good, and then you guys can tailor it to yourself. Or if you just want to run around to a full English team, I'd recommend these players, you know, and do the objective. But if you wanted to build a Bundesliga team or something, get yourself at least one big centre-back. I've got Branthwaite. Alex Greenwood's fine. She's past and present Everton. She's there. She's okay. 2 Branthwaites would probably be better, just because crossing is quite good and some people do play long balls. Quick fullbacks, you really do need to keep them on stay back on the defensive one of fullback, which obviously these don't have a +4. If you can find ones that do, that would be great. Having a CDM, not needed, but centre mids on box to box this year don't half get forward, and you can really, really get battered on the counter attack if you don't have somebody sitting back and at least trying to break up the counters. Zellem's been really good at that. And then just having the options up front with the 3 little tiki-taka players and stuff like that to be able to knock the ball around, really good. And obviously, Elatoon is absolutely class. So I did want to come in and say, get yourself Nikita Paris, and then you want to be working towards players like Toon. Elatoon's 3k. She's basically a starter player anyway, and the pair of them are unbelievable. Couldn't recommend them enough. In terms of what you're then going for, I don't really know. And I do kind of want to try Gyökeres out because people keep talking about him in my Twitch chat. So let's just do a quick little price check on him. All right, the Twitch chat is undecided 50-50 or whether we should just splash all the coins on Gyökeres. So maybe that's a bit too far, going for like 350k. But we have got crap loads of coins this year on the road to glory. So let's give this a go. Let's buy someone a little bit more attainable. His inform is 180k, as I've just bought him there. Obviously, because he's in form week 1, you're not going to be able to get his normal card for a normal price because he's not in packs. But maybe that could be, if you're building an England team like I am, that is the level of player that you're going to go for. Normal Harry Kane once he comes into packs. So let's do it. Let's try this out. We're going to go for a slightly more realistic or slightly more normal little and large combo in Harry Kane and Nikita Paris. Slow, but really good and technical, and got finesse plus. Rapid, quick, agile, banging in the goals. Let's do it. I also won't be keeping Harry Kane because I need these coins for Squabble the Showdown, but I thought it's an interesting sort of experiment, and I wanted to make this video just to give you guys my first impressions, show you my first starter team, talk about what the best things you can do for your starter team, and then what players you can be working towards and what to target to improve your squad. Something that really, really helped me was when I upgraded my midfielders, and I didn't even upgrade them that much. I went from James Garner to Jess Park, which is like a discard value player to a better discard value player. And Jess Park has helped me immensely. Dewsbury Hall's fine, but when I brought in Ella Toon and played Rodgers as centre mid and Toon Cam instead of Rodgers Cam and Dewsbury Hall centre mid, again, huge upgrade. So there is starter players there that I would really, really recommend using. You can obviously find yourselves, but look for them in the similar sort of molds of the players that I'm saying. So like I've got myself this 4-1-2-1-2. And my two centre mids are good at getting forward because they can also play cam. I've got myself a holding CDM. I've got myself a good cam. A small striker and with a big striker is what we're going to try out. Obviously, Crouchy has been successful, but it's a bit ridiculous. Seems decent. I love Harry Kane, and I've always liked him on FIFAs and FCs. So if this Kane's good, regular gold Harry Kane could be the sort of first marquee signing that you could work towards. And like I said, Jack Grealish's finesses were good. So I'm very excited to see the Harry Kane one with Finesse Plus. You don't have to time them, you just have to aim them with precision. We'll see. This is going to be interesting. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. You guys were commenting loads and loads of lovely things, and also telling me that Crap Radossi is back in the game. Is one of the top comments on episode number 1, which is pretty funny. So maybe we'll have to pick him up for the Road to Glory at some point. I don't know if we'll Evo him though, with him not being an Everton player. But let's see if I can show you what I've been up to. Let me see if I can show you me cooking, because we've been doing really, really well. There's Nikita Paris and there's 1-0. Do you need to spend 180k on Inform Kane? Probably not. Just get yourself Nikita Paris. But I'm looking forward to getting Harry Kane on the ball and seeing how he does. That was a screamer. It finishing so good. She's literally just on a basic chem style as well. Okay then, that seems quite good. Yeah, that does seem pretty decent to be fair. All right, Harry, calm down, mate. Okay, I've tried to take the piss and scored a bit of a silly goal, but there we go. There's 3-0. We are cooking in Div 7. Oh, Greenwood, you're playing them all on side, girl. Fair enough. Like I said, shooting across the goalie is very, very good. I think this guy has precision shooting on, based on how much of a sitter he missed before with his Musiala. Seems like he's just used it well. Ah, that's not a pen, is it? I mean, I'll have one, but it's not. There's only one man to take this. There's only one way Harry Kane goes on pens. Absolutely smash it. Top bins. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, across the goalie shots. Maybe my Pickford's just bad, but I've been doing it to other people as well. So I think it is just smash them across the goalie and it's going in on this game would be another tip that I give you guys. Oh, what a ball. There she goes. Oh, Queen. Jesus Christ. That's got to be a red card, right? Well, Alex Greenwood actually has quite good free kicks. You don't have to tighten them anymore either. Do need to hit them harder than that, though. There we are then. Good first half. 4-2 to me. Couple of Harry Kane goals. What a pen. I mean, is this the best way to test if having a slow striker next to a quick striker is possible? Maybe not, because it's Harry Kane, and it's in-form Harry Kane. He's going to be bloody insane anyway, isn't he? Let's be honest with you. But even just from playing against other people, I do think it's viable. Like, I've played against Lukaku quite a bit. This guy's got Marquee. There goes Harry. I mean, he's not the fastest, but once he gets going, can he do it? Maybe not. Would you be better with 2 Nikita Paris if that was possible? Potentially. There she goes again. There she goes again. This guy is filth. Go on then, Alex Greenwood. Is right. Fair enough. Good finish. Another big lad. Moise Keane, scoring a screamer across the goalie. We're discovering stuff. I mean, this guy does now have 2 red cards, and I am kind of just messing about trying to score skill goals with Ella Toon. And getting fouled from behind, and the game not caring. But we are learning stuff, and that is what I wanted to get out of this video. Show you guys my first squad, talk about my starter squad, and basically just give you guys a little bit of info of what I've been feeling with this game, because we've played quite a bit of it for one day. And we've done quite well as well. We've scored some nice goals. We've played some good football. We should have took a touch there because first time passing, you can do nice tiki-taka passing, but it does have to be going the way that you're facing. It's not that OP. Get inside, please, Harry. Thank you, mate. Good save. That is an absolute disgrace of a goal, isn't it? It wasn't meant to go into the box there. It was meant to go back post to her originally, and somehow Tooney's got it anyway. All right. I mean, it's basically bullying at this point. The bloke's got no defenders, but you know. Oh, okay, it's one less again. He's a psycho. We don't talk about that. We'll talk about that though. They at least don't seem really, really broken, which I quite like. I know we did score one. That was a bit of a screamer. But it's not like Heung-Min Son at the start of last year or Griezmann at the start of last year where they were just flying in every single time like I've just done. So I quite like that. And I also think that probably wasn't the best game for me to be showing you guys what is good on this game, giving you some gameplay tips, showing you my starter players and stuff, because the guy I played against was an absolute nutcase and just kept getting his players sent off by flying into tackles, and we were then just messing about trying to score a skill goal with Elatoon. But that is another win in basically the hardest division you can be in at this point. I guess if you were in Div 3 last year, you might have got to Div 6 or Div 5 by now. We're on a hot streak in it though. We're doing well. We're playing good. I am just probably going to just sell that Harry Kane. I might have a few more games with him today just to see, but I'm going to be coming at you guys with another episode basically straight away again tomorrow, because 6 p.m. tonight, the icon pack for your pre-order drop, so you can get like Henry, R9. It's probably going to give me Gerrard in it for Mission Merseyside, let's be honest, but I wouldn't say no, just put him in for Zelen. So I'm excited for that. These are the players that I've been using. Would recommend Morgan Rogers, would recommend Henry, Elatoon, unbelievable. Nikita Paris, unbelievable. Jess Park's been class. Katie Zellen's been decent. Look for players in the mould of really good dribbling. Trickster is very, very good. Rapid seems very good this year as well because defenders don't catch up as much. And just buy yourself Nikita Paris, basically. That is my advice for starting this game off. Have some fun. Try and score some nice goals, doing some dribbling and skill moves. And I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I'll see you next time for another Road to Glory episode.